Apple may have shaken up the AI arms race after unveiling its AI system, Apple Intelligence. Get it? AI? This week in announcing a partnership with OpenAI to integrate its technology into Apple devices. But where does that leave other mega caps like Microsoft? Apple's WWDC24 keynote was jam-packed with updates and innovations, unveiling a new era of intelligence and connectivity across their devices. From a revolutionary Apple Intelligence platform to major upgrades for iOS, iPadOS, and macOS, the announcements promise to transform how we work, play, and interact with technology. But what exactly did Apple reveal? Let's find out. Apple Intelligence. Apple introduced Apple Intelligence, a new AI feature. Apple Intelligence is Apple's initiative to incorporate advanced generative AI capabilities into its entire ecosystem of devices and services. This means integrating sophisticated artificial intelligence features into products like iPhones, iPads, Macs, and other Apple hardware, as well as into software and services such as Siri, iCloud, and various applications. These AI features are free to use but only on certain devices, such as iPhone 15 Pro, iPad, and Mac with M1 or newer chips. Older iPhones and the regular iPhone 15 can't use them. Beta versions in US English will be available this fall in iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia, with more features and languages coming next year. Siri upgrade. Apple is teaming up with OpenAI to bring ChatGPT, powered by GPT-4, OpenAI's latest AI model, to Siri and other apps on its devices. With this partnership, Siri will get smarter and can ask ChatGPT for advice or answers to your questions. For example, if you need meal ideas using ingredients from your garden, Siri can ask ChatGPT for suggestions. You can even send photos or ask questions about your documents through Siri to ChatGPT. Apple is also adding ChatGPT to system-wide tools like writing tools, where you can create content with ChatGPT's help. These new features will be available in iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia later this year. They will be free and don't require you to sign up for a ChatGPT account. If you have a premium ChatGPT plan, you can access extra features in Siri and Apple's other apps. Apple to work with AI partners beyond OpenAI. During the post-keynote event, Apple's SVP Craig Federighi said they plan to work with other third-party models besides OpenAI. He mentioned Google's Gemini model as the first example but didn't have any announcements to make then. We can expect new updates later. Musk's response. Surprisingly, Elon Musk threatened to ban iPhones from all his companies because of the new OpenAI integrations Apple announced. In online posts, Musk said if Apple adds OpenAI at the core of its operating system, iPhones would be prohibited at his businesses. He suggested visitors would need to leave their Apple devices at the door where they'd be kept in a Faraday cage. Musk believes OpenAI is deeply integrated into Apple's system and could access personal data. Musk prefers OpenAI's abilities to stay in a dedicated app, not integrated with Siri. However, Apple and OpenAI said users are asked for permission before any data is sent to ChatGPT. Apple assures users that privacy is a priority. Requests to ChatGPT won't be saved by OpenAI, and users' IP addresses will be hidden. AI image generation. One of the new features coming in iOS 18, powered by Apple Intelligence, will let iPhone users create AI images of the people they're messaging. This feature, which works with an updated Bitmoji, aims to make conversations more enjoyable. Apple Intelligence can understand who you're chatting with and allows you to quickly create a custom AI image for that person. For example, you could make an AI Bitmoji of a friend celebrating their birthday, complete with cake and balloons, or show a mom in a superhero cape to highlight her child's admiration. Initially, the feature will support 3 styles: sketch, illustration, and animation. These AI images can also be used in other Apple apps like Notes, Freeform, Keynote, and Pages, making it easy to add personalized visuals across different tasks. Gen AI-powered emoji. Apple also introduced a new feature called Gen Muji in iOS 18. Gen Muji allows you to create AI-generated emoji-like images of anyone from your Photos library or even custom-made emoji. These personalized Genmojis can be used in your conversations to add a fun and unique touch. With Genmoji, you can react to messages using these custom images as stickers, similar to how you use tapback reactions now. You can also insert Genmojis directly into your messages to make your chats more lively and expressive. This feature adds another layer of personalization, making your messaging experience more enjoyable and engaging by allowing you to use AI-created images that reflect the people you care about or your creativity. Image Playground. Another exciting feature in iOS 18 is called Image Playground. This feature allows users to create images using different themes, costumes, accessories, and places. It's available both as a standalone app and an API for developers. You choose the items you want to include in your image, and Apple Intelligence then quickly generates a preview of your image. You don't need to come up with a perfect description. Once the preview is ready, you can swipe through different image options and create more images by selecting styles like sketch, animation, or illustration. Apple Intelligence can also suggest ideas based on your conversations. For example, if you're talking about a birthday, it might suggest themes like cakes and balloons. All this processing happens on your device, keeping your data private. Enhanced functionality. Apple Intelligence and iOS 18 will enhance functionality across various apps, making everyday tasks easier and more intuitive. For example, you can ask it to pull up files you worked on last week or find photos of a specific person. If you remember someone recommending a podcast, you can ask Apple Intelligence to play it for you. This feature is powerful because it understands the details of different apps and the actions you take within them. It can provide personalized context by combining information from multiple sources. For instance, it can understand your calendar appointments and also give you traffic updates from maps, helping you plan your day better. Introduction of macOS Sequoia. macOS got an upgrade with the latest operating system version called macOS Sequoia. It offers new features and improvements. One great thing is iPhone mirroring, which means you can see and control your iPhone screen from your Mac. Also, your Mac can show iPhone notifications and play iPhone sound even when your iPhone is locked. Another neat feature is automatic window tiling, which helps organize your apps better. Plus, there's a special mode for video calls that lets you preview how you look with a different background. The keychain got an update too. It now has a password app that works across different devices, making it easier to manage your passwords. Safari, the web browser, has also made some improvements. It can now find interesting things for you and summarize articles. Videos can be watched in a bigger window with easier controls. For gamers, Apple made the Game Porting Toolkit too, which helps games work better on Mac and has tools for fixing problems. Apple TV Upgrade. If you watch Apple TV+, there's a cool new feature called Insight. It helps you learn actor names and song titles as you watch. It's a bit like Amazon's X-Ray feature, which shows actor bios and behind-the-scenes stuff. But Insight also works like Shazam, finding the song playing and letting you add it to your Apple Music playlist. To use it, just press a button on your remote, and actor names and info pop up. You can even see a background and filmography page for each actor. Plus, there's a link to the soundtrack on Apple Music. Apple's also updating tvOS with better sound over background noise and automatic subtitles in certain situations, such as when the volume is muted or the language in the movie doesn't match the device language, making your TV experience even better. These changes will come later this year. Apple Password Manager app. Currently, using your iCloud account to store and sync passwords across your devices can be tricky to figure out, but now Apple has some good news. They're introducing the Passwords app. It will come with the next big updates for iOS, macOS, and visionOS, which are iOS 18, macOS Sequoia, and visionOS 2. With the Passwords app, you'll find all the features you currently have in the Passwords menu but with a new addition to help you navigate your passwords more easily. There's now a column on the left side of the app that lets you quickly find specific types of passwords like Wi-Fi passwords or passkeys. This makes it simpler to access and manage your passwords across all your Apple devices. Smart Script feature. In the upcoming iPadOS 18, there will be a new feature called Smart Script. This feature will tidy up your handwriting when you're using an Apple Pencil to write in the Notes app. Smart Script uses on-device machine learning to make your handwriting look neater and more organized as you write. So even if your handwriting isn't perfect, the feature will make it smoother and easier to read when you look at your notes. You'll still see your handwriting, but it will be cleaner and more legible thanks to Smart Script. This makes the whole experience of handwriting notes on your iPad even better. Calculator for iPad. Apple's long-standing Calculator app on iOS is now making its way to bigger screens. This feature takes advantage of the larger screen space to introduce new features that couldn't fit on the iPhone. One major addition is Math Notes. This new feature helps with math problems. You can simply draw a formula using the Apple Pencil, and the built-in AI will solve the problem and explain the steps clearly. This is helpful for students and anyone working on math problems. The Calculator app for iPad will be part of iPadOS 18, which will be available this fall. Conclusion. In conclusion, Apple's WWDC24 keynote showcased exciting updates and innovations that promise to transform the way we interact with technology. The introduction of Apple Intelligence, the integration of ChatGPT into Siri, and enhanced functionality across various apps highlight Apple's commitment to leveraging AI for an improved user experience. Additionally, macOS Sequoia, new features for Apple TV, and the Passwords app are set to enhance productivity and entertainment across Apple devices. The upcoming iPadOS 18 Smart Script feature and the introduction of the Calculator app for iPad further demonstrate Apple's dedication to delivering seamless, intuitive, and powerful tools for its users. As we look forward to these updates and innovations, it is clear that Apple is once again setting the stage for the next era of intelligent, connected, and user-friendly technology.